Good day, and welcome back to some more Tombwater as we continue exploring the first town and hopefully make it to like the nuts. Oh, hey! Making her presence known already. But hopefully everyone's doing well. Just one moment, she just wants attention. But hopefully everyone's doing well today. It's a lovely day. I'm just getting ready to go and see family this upcoming weekend. Life Hunter Relic. See what that one does. Actually, I think you can only do those at the bonfires, so we'll check. Life Hunter sounds pretty good. That sounds like that will recover, oh, probably on melee hit. Especially once Artemis gets a little bit more rested up. Okay, small amount of health when hitting enemies. Ooh, that is actually really good. Unfortunately, I think some of these are a little bit better. Oh. Okay, maybe I can get rid of this and the stamina recovery, but then that will be a good way to do it. Yeah, that's all I can do. Still, I remember very much that this constantly danger of dying Yeti boss, well, Wendigo boss, actually did quite a bit of damage. Yeah, I'm guessing there must be a hookshot soon. Ooh, must be a hookshot very soon. That, or I came here before I was intended to be here. So I don't think I can get across. Can't get up there like that. So this was probably intended for much later. Well, not necessarily much later, but definitely later. Gunslinger, thank you for your help fighting that creature. Okay, I know that I talked to him last time, so if he was going to give me a hook shot, I believe that ship has sailed. So I guess the only way to do is go back and try and do a different path. Because I know that I've been directed toward the mines. Not exactly. Oh, that's right, you can only do it from cardinal directions. And that's right, the gun is very slow. That's its benefit over the starter gun. Just as the whip has the benefit of range. But I think the whip does extra damage if you hit with the tip. Okay, so that was locked. I want to say that's right, I still can't get through here because I need the hook shot. Or grappling hook, or whatever it's going to be called. I've got that Zelda mindset. So I guess there's nothing to do but go back to town. And try a different path. That's right, he does the feathers. Okay, that's how not to do it. My mage just having a pleasant drink. Alright, time to remember how some of these guys are fought. But yeah, I'm guessing just a different part of town has what I'm looking for. I want to say there was a shortcut through here that led back to town. Because I do remember the Ox boss. There's very likely different parts of town. Yeah. Because that led to the shop. I think I bought out everything that he had that was unique. So I do have the whiskey. Yeah. held one. But clearly, there are things in town that I need to find. Or at least check on the west side, because that will... From the map, that suggests that's where the mines are. Oh, that's even more convenient. Yeah, because there's the mines, which means that it probably goes across here on the lake. Maybe I didn't check this area, because I don't remember going to the docks last time. This is also why I like the whip. Being able to have that range against these critters, especially in a Souls-like, is very helpful. Also, it gives me my sippy cup back. Oh, come on, you can't just let me have that open. But yeah, this looks promising. Relatively promising. Except for the guy setting me on fire. I'm gonna guess that the game will not allow me to deflect fireballs with my whip. Listen to me, Kansas. The mines have to be shut down. You know what's happening to the folk down there. We can't let this go on. And what, Elliot? This town lives on silver. You mean it to wither and die? Mining has always been dangerous work. I ain't killing this town for some rumor of... People are dead now. Won't stand for this. The mines need to close while I figure this out. Regardless, you ain't got the right to shut them down. It's company business. Unless this needs to come to blows, we're done here. I remember right, the Kansas fella is the demo boss. So I'm presuming that is what awaits me at the mines. As long as it remains the same as, like, the demo. Oh, come on, this... I could totally break that. Barbed wire 2, my one weakness. Oh, that was a better save than I thought it would be. Oh, that's also right. I forgot that you can, unlike normal... Well, I wouldn't say normal, but unlike other kind of games of this sort, you can actually swim very briefly. Very briefly. Emphasis on very briefly. Oh, good, that's not deep water. About to say, I wasn't going to be very sure as to how I'd get there. Still, I do appreciate that. It's one of the more annoying things of, like, Zelda, where you just, like, mess it up. Ooh, a harpoon gun. Question is, how good is the harpoon gun? I see. It uses 2 bullets, so it's kind of like the shotgun. But I'm guessing there has to be something useful about it. Oh, hey, welcome, Rhonda. I've seen a few of their videos. I think I saw they did something with the third shift as well, but I know that they recently played the Isle of Dr. Morose, which is good because I'm very happy for that to get attention. I rather enjoyed the game and certainly want them to do well. Oh, it keeps them with their health. Well, the damage that they took. That's also nice. Even if I'm kind of rubbish with this. Well, I'm certainly happy to see that them, you know, get more attention on the game, because it certainly deserves it. Nice, that gets me out there. I've got 2 more uses of my sippy cup. Yeah, the Island of Dr. Morose is one of those I was looking forward to since I played the demo back at the beginning of the new year. There we go. Just okay, so they shoot out a line. Liquora. Will probably be a lot worse if there's a narrow gap. Yeah, it's called the Island of Dr. Morose. It's a mashup of Dr. Seuss, H.P. Lovecraft, and H.G. Wells. It's definitely a little bit... Oh, that actually are enemies. It is a little bit lighter on the H.G. Wells Island of Dr. Moreau combo, but I think that it still does it quite well. Let's see. Interesting. So these are... they're like baby crabs. Baby evil crabs. But yeah, I do find that the cardinal directions for the whip is a little annoying. It's like, I want to go in 8 directions. 8 directions, man. I should have seen that coming. This is another reason to like the whip. I can maintain distance. Oh, I've never heard of that one. What kind of game is that? But then again, there's a lot of games I've never heard of, so... Oh, they can actually get me there. Aha! I have the high ground. Or at least the safe ground. Because, I mean, I've been... lately, it's been mostly focusing on the Island of Dr. Moreau's Creepy Tale for Snowchild, the 5th game in that series, and then Subnautica 2. I got a little engrossed in the base building with Subnautica 2, so I have to see how that plays out. I think I made a big enough base that I actually lagged my computer. Mind you, that hadn't happened in previous entries. So I don't know if that's a problem with Subnautica 2, or if I just decided to do a little too much this time around. Oh, hey, Kat, welcome. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I'm just getting ready to go up and see family next weekend, so there won't be a stream then, but hopefully everything will be back to normal June 6th. But how's everything for yourself? Oh, okay. Kind of sounds like a Pokemon version with Plants vs. Zombies, I guess. In terms of, like, collecting the diamonds. Because I want to say you bought stuff with that, but it's been a lot since I played Plants vs. Zombies, I guess. So I'm probably, like, horribly out of that. Not good. At least the deep water does not hold horrors. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. It's probably something I'd have to see then, to make sure that I've got it right. So, my apologies if I'm getting it wrong. Oh, we're on the other side from what the map showed. Oh, that's right. He throws it like a boomerang. I remember this now. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at it to be able to know. Although I don't think I'll be able to play it anytime soon. I am, always... I always have plenty of stuff on my plate. I still haven't gotten to other things that I need to get to. Ah, these suitcases will protect me. But the one thing that a wagon wheel fears. Rain comes. Labyrinth of tracks. Of lost woods. You can't walk off the tracks. I'd say probably hold off on that, because I usually don't add Vauxhall that much, and also there's just the entire thing that I just don't know when I'd be able to even check it out. So I'd hate to leave you hanging. Also, it's probably not a good idea to post it, like, publicly here, so... Oh, I see. This does lead you back out the way you came. I wonder if this is one of those things you can brute force, or whether you need to actually have an item. Yeah, because that's taking me there. Ah, gotcha. As I said, I don't know how soon I'd even be able to check it out, so it's probably... I wouldn't expect much, because, again, I'm also visiting family next weekend. So some of this is getting ready for that. How I climb... Oh, maybe I don't have the item to climb. I guess I must not have found it yet. See, now I'm curious. It's been 2 weeks. Am I just forgetting it? And that there's actually a button to climb that I'm just not remembering? Let's check settings. Oh, Wraith Shot. I completely forgot about that. Ooh, that's right. I can set things on fire now. There we go. That's Wraith Shot. For some reason, it really wants me to use the keyboard. There we go. Beautiful. See, now that's why I keep that trinket on. Oh, that's like... Unless I screwed up like that. No, I don't play... I haven't played Roblox. Kind of out of sorts with certain games like that. And admittedly, Roblox is just one of those that I never got into. Which isn't to say it's a bad game, it's just... From what I've seen of it, it probably isn't for me. Ooh, a shortcut. Ooh, in fact, this is the shortcut from the gate that I was checking out earlier. Even better. That's the second time that fella's tried to run me over. I'm beginning to think he has something out for me. Just saying. What? Well, yeah, there's lots of reasons to be jealous of the cool hat that I have. To be fair, I have to say that they believe strongly in the therapeutic power of laughter, so I can't be entirely angry with them. Here we are, back here again. No, I've never played Brawl Stars. If I'm not mistaken, that's like a Smash Brothers kind of game. Admittedly, it's not really a genre that I get into as much. I played a little bit of Smash Brothers, mostly just... Oh, he does come back! Oh, good thing I had that dash time. But typically, if I play that, it would be with, like, friends, just for the multiplayer. I don't have that great of an inclination to play on my own. Oh, my cool hat. It went down with the ship. But that's the thing. There's lots of different games that will each like. And you know, sometimes they'll overlap. So you can't destroy those. Oh, did I actually ignore this? Yes, I did. Ah. Wait. Roller's Nostrum. Gunsmoke Nostrum. I'm really curious as to what it does. Probably something that boosts, yeah, damage dealt with melee weapons. So I'm guessing the Gunsmoke one is for the other stuff. And I just realized how to switch all this. Oh, shit. He was right there. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's the benefit of the harpoon gun. It pierces. That certainly is useful, especially if you have a group. And I guess that's the same reason for the benefit. Oh, come on, guys, I just wanted to drink. Oh, that's right. In the demo, they could explode. Guess that's back. Or maybe I'm just finally reaching that point. All the more reason, I suppose, to stick with the whip. Well, at least the saloon has a whiskey bottle. Flask potency increased. Certainly much needed. Oh, no. Get stuck there. Probably not. I think there's a small delay with it. But I'm not exactly super knowledgeable, so don't quote me on that. Now, this is so much easier if you just deflect. I think I've had to fight one of those guys before. I'm guessing it didn't go well. Also, these coffins are certainly not leaving a very welcoming presence. He gets fast. Also, it doesn't look like there's anything else over there. Okay, so that seems like everything in this area for now, unless the graveyard has something, which it does right over here. Oh yeah. I can't imagine anything bad happening in a haunted town when just nonchalantly breaking all the tombs and graves. Grave bell. Okay, I admit I expected more zombies to be popping up. Oh, no worries, Rhonda. You do whatever's best for you. So then... Ah, perfect. Check what this charm for Blade Step is. Damages enemies while dodging. Actually pretty solid. I'm beginning to think Life Hunter's not as good because I'm definitely not getting back as much from it. I'll try Blade Step for a little bit. I mean, Third Eye Blindfold doesn't have any practical use because I'm not using spells, but I guess that could lead to some funny moments. Uh-oh. You shouldn't have come here, stranger. The secrets buried in Tombwater are best left unearthed, for all our sakes. I want no further destruction, but we each must avert the evil we can. Oh. Okay, so 5 projectiles. Oh, she's getting... Okay. Oh, rude, lady. Very rude. Oh, Blade Step actually does some pretty decent damage. Oh, I'm... What was that? Yeah, Blade Step works pretty good for that one. If you actually dodge, mind you. I guess you can't deflect them? Yeah, it's probably safest to just turn around and do that. Oh, she got stuck on the wall. Yeah, I'm beginning to think you simply can't deflect those cactus thorns. It's a shame, because that would actually probably do pretty well. Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad, but this is where I probably get myself killed. You know, famous last words and all. Yeah, that is a little bit rough trying to time that. Also, that is very easily exploitable with Blade Step. Yeah, done that. That was actually much easier than the Wendigo. I cannot maintain this projection from such a great distance, but I urge you to reconsider your hunt, stranger. That's her just basically saying, like, I was going easy on you. That's why I didn't have a phase 2. Hey, thank you. Hey, welcome, Madonnas. Oh, thank you for your kind words, but I would say that, you know, try to keep things a little on topic. There is a time and place for things. I feel that proselytizing is probably best not done on the street. Oh, there are ghosts. Web. There we go. You like spider ghosts? Oh, that's evil. That is very evil. Okay, at least they can die. Because I admit, immortal spider ghosts would definitely not be on my list of wanting to have to be fought. And you're taunting me with a bonfire, just like out of reach. Also, thank you, cat. I am much distracted, of which I do apologize. Let's see. What else can I find out here? Maybe a grappling hook? Oh, of course. You can't destroy them either. I wonder if a bit of fire magic would work. Oh, come on, that was 100% a rubble door. I wonder if there's something I have that can actually... Well, there's the venom one, but that's not going to help in this case. Interesting. Gray bell, a bell made to ring in cemeteries to make the dead stir. Very fascinating. Cinder. Cinder is probably my best bet, or the Wraith Shot one. Hey, how do I cast? Oh, Wraith Shot will do it. We are in the cursed town of Tombwater. We're kind of following up with one of our old buddies, Elliot, who is the sheriff here. Mostly because we started out, presumably, robbing a train with them. Pay off a debt of some sort. Though the debt was unspecified as to what it was. And unfortunately, it looks like we've been wrapped up with a lot of unpleasantness. And much like any cursed town, there's all sorts of shenanigans going on. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I do like Blade Step. Just a little bit of extra damage. Although I don't think it kills the little flies, which makes them very annoying. Emphasis on very annoying. Also, unlike most of these kind of games, it seems like it really is good to invest in your life stat. There's quite a few games where it doesn't serve a purpose. Ooh, this is going to be bad. This is definitely going to be bad. This is absolutely going to be bad. Yeah, I'm not doing this hitless. Damn, so many flies. The worst part is, it seems like the bullets are going for the flies. Right, let's get out of here and never speak of this place again. You know, dynamite probably would have worked well there, you're right. But still, I find it funnier with the, like, 10,000 flies. Silverfly infestation. Now I, too, can be Lord of the Flies. I thought this place was accessible. Not only do I take their gun, but I also just decide that I'm going to break all their stuff. Pierces enemies, uses 2 bullets. Seems like that'd be better than the harpoon gun if it does in fact pierce. But yeah, sometimes I'm bad at remembering items, so you'll have to forgive me. If I remember right, trinkets are purely to sell. Gold needle is stabbed into the figure in the tree. Remove it? Oh, sure, I can't imagine this will make things worse. Undertaker needle. Bark flesh heart. Now watch, that's like, that was the thing sealing the evil away, and now it's even worse. Be like, you fool, you've doomed us all! How could you? No amount of dynamite will save the town now. so I must have missed some stuff over on the left. Reduces all damage received. Now see, that one is actually really useful. I'd have to give up Blade Step for it. And I like Blade Step. I mean, survivability is always very nice. So I can't use the well. See? And it's just incidental damage. It adds up. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I think it's that done. At least on that side. But this still doesn't get me to the mines. The entire reason of coming out to the lake was to go to the mines. I am no closer to my destination. But then again, I think I went left more than up. Probably should have gone up if I wanted to hit the mines. But I am very grateful it lets you stay in the water briefly. Yeah, you have like a big map, but you don't have like a more detailed mini map. So I have a general idea, and it looks like this would lead up to the mines. I don't have something that gives me a specific, you are going in the right direction. Oh, shit. Oh, man, that guy has some, rather impressive firepower. He can nuke you from orbit with the Arsenal of Heaven. Okay, so he has at least 4 of them in one go. It's just like, counting the number of bullets in his gun. In this case, it's just counting the number of prayers that he has at his disposal. And as that fight turned out, I haven't got a prayer. Okay, so 5 of them. I gotta say that one, I think his little charge with his Holy Spear is probably the easiest attack. He's by far the safest one to get him. I know. Orbital lasers should be banned. It's rare to see a face here, even more so a friendly one. Apologies for that monster you passed on your way here. Unfortunately, you had to fight him. Though I imagine you fought many who've been twisted by Tombwater's madness. Instead of spell, if you aren't on their side, you can rest here. Who are you? I am a hermit, I suppose. Well, I saw you fighting in the lake. I don't mind telling you the truth. I was a scholar at the Silver Hall, until I came to realize the depths of their folly. Then I was exiled, and now I am a hermit. Yes, the research hall of the Argent Cathedral. The acolytes of the cathedral might be content with small, proven rituals to punish the faithless. But the scholars play at Ascension. They reckon they're conduits of some divinity. Idiots is what they are. They don't have miracles. They just have a lust for superiority so deep, it twists reality around them. I felt the same, until I had an encounter. Yeah, I mean, he's got style. I have to say the beard and mustache looks pretty damn cool, too. Anyway, I let go. Stopped trying to figure it all out. And realized how twisted the Silver Hall was. Which, again, leads me to being a hermit here. I'm sure my notes are still gathering dust in the cathedral. The scholars burned my research, but I did hide a copy. In the cathedral, there's a room with stained glass windows and 4 statues of weeping women. Each statue has a hidden switch in its base. Starting in the southeast and going counterclockwise unlocks a hidden compartment. I'm gonna have to remember that. Southeast, counterclockwise. Yeah, I find that hitbox is sometimes a little bit wonky. But overall it works. Also, I did see these, like, rocks over here. Yeah, those look like breakable walks. Breakable rocks. Liturgical revolver. Okay, deals occult damage, so that's the benefit of that gun. Because I do like the slower one that does hefty damage. That doesn't even take me to the cathedral. I call shenanigans. Well, at least that was a one-time fight with that guy. Okay, probably should backtrack a bit. Okay, see, now, this would be a good time to employ the Winchester. I'm gonna say that that one is probably not vulnerable to occult damage. Yeah, see, it probably comes up this way to lead to the mines. Must have missed something. Get that dash. Unless there was something further to the west that I just completely missed out on. course, very possible. It will not... Okay. Sure you dash. Yeah, because I don't think I found anything that let me continue this way. At least not yet. So this just leads to the woods. This looks like it could potentially go that way. Maybe there's something I missed this direction. I hope not either. Yeah, because that's the one item I got, but then that means that this is something open from elsewhere. Well, unless there was a path that I didn't notice. Might not, much that I can do. Less. Oh, it did kind of look like you could have gone behind there. For a moment there, I thought I was clever. That's right, I need to use Wraith Shot. Oh, come on. Okay, that's better. Mistakes may have been made. Oh, shit, I remember fighting that guy, but I don't remember what he does. Interesting. It's like silver. Oh, it's probably snow. Yeah, that's looking like snow. I didn't see the snow initially. I'm like, why is this different colored? There's a slot labeled $10 pay. Okay. You hear the sound of a river flowing, but may not yet board the ferry. I'm not sure those charged before, so maybe it's a new thing. So this is where I was trying to get to. Yeah, because this was where the demo, the entirety of the demo. Oh, that's right. I forgot that you don't get those by... You have to do something else. Those normally explode. Watch out for traps. Lesson learned. Also shows that I don't remember the demo nearly as much as I would have thought. Oh, there's a fucking cannonball. Why do they have a fucking cannonball? That's right, that was in the demo as well. But my poor memory... Okay, so if I want to get rid of that cannonball, I'm going to have to do this delicately. Well, at least that guy doesn't explode. Okay. You done? Is that all you had? Okay. Yes! This is the rest of the game. Now I just shoot the cannon. I'm gonna wheel that into every boss fight. And take them out. Oh, that looks like a mine. Yep, he's placing mines all right. Works for me. It looks like there's a lot to explore here. A lot to unpack. I also want to say there was snipers in this place. Yep, there were snipers. Here be snipers. Seems I was not misremembering. Also, I do think that in the demo you got the wall climb ability here, so... That's right, that's a dead end. Yeah, it is... It's definitely interesting. I wouldn't say it's, like, amazing, but it's certainly enjoyable. I think, like, gameplay-wise, Hunt the Night has done this a little bit better. But this is still a pretty fun one. But Hunt the Night is more like straight up Bloodborne. Whereas this is more like Western Bloodborne. So there was a stairway leading down, so I should probably go there next. Especially because it gives me shortcuts. I can use this to my advantage. Nice! You fools! Never did you think I would use your own spells against you. Unless I stand, like, right in the middle of the bullets. Okay, mistakes may have been made. But whatever. I'm still using these traps to my advantage. There's probably another round. The MVP in that was the trap. Little dagger thrower. No, I haven't actually been leveling lucidity. I'm not really using spells in the first place. Although I do think the health to make bullets is actually a pretty good spell. I'm just not using it that much. I could probably make a lot more crafting stuff. It's just I'm not really using it all that much. Also, I'm out of sippy cup. Oh, nice. Okay, beautiful. That leads back to where... Yeah, right at the start. But yeah, I figure if I was using more of a spell build, it would be very useful to level lucidity. But alas, this doesn't appear to be one of those kind of playthroughs. Although, knowing what I know now, I probably would have gone Gunslinger, if only because, well, I usually prefer the guns. As you can kind of see, melee is... You're reliant on melee, especially to get, like, your bullets back. But you still... Not exactly the best thing. So again, why I'm using the whip, just because it gives me more range. Climbing gear. Obtain the climbing gear. Use these tools to ascend sheer surfaces where handholds are found. Yep, this is exactly like the demo. Also, it means I'm gonna have to go back to that secret passage so I can get whatever was that in the treasure chest. I don't go mad, I get angry. It's a very important, subtle distinction. Conveniently, this is also where I need to go for the next part. Ooh, secret place. Oh, hey! None of that! That's illegal! That is entirely illegal. Only I may do it. Oh, you even get a cannon! Bullets 6. Oh no. Consumes a great deal of bullets and causes heavy recoil. Nevertheless, it is a cannon. However, for 70 damage, that seems a little bit light for what I would expect an honest-to-God cannon to have. Hey, those explosions hurt. Noted. Oh yeah, it's Western Bloodborne. At least that's the way it's been described to me. Oh, connects even more back to the beginning. All the more reason to refill the sippy cup. I can just tell that sniper's going to be annoying. I really hope it's the kind of sniper that you kill once and then they never respawn. Ooh, creepy puppets. Although I think I saw those at the circus. I think it's 3 shards to be able to get a new flask. Not that I mind. Anything that increases the size of my sippy cup is always going to be desirable. The tip of his sword is on fire. He's got some range with that one. No, not that bad. I don't think I want to say that he was the same thing in the demo. Although I'm not sure if it was explicitly with a boss bar. Oh, Paranormal Inc. Intruders? I know that someone mentioned that it got an update, Owen. I just haven't had time to get to it, I'm afraid. Suffice to say, there is always something on my plate. And it's just that, unfortunately, you can never really promise as to what my time's going to look like. I think it was an anomaly hunt game. At least I'm pretty sure that's what Paranormal Inc. was. It's going to be one of those things where enemies are going to be hiding in the dark. And probably an item somewhere. Yeah, see, Blade Step is just amazing for this. I have no idea. Oh, why would you give me a code like this? I have to find the code before I mean, there's also just the sheer possibility that it's in this. Yep, right there. There we go. Oh, thank goodness there was the solution not that far away. I'm beginning to see why this place should be shut down. Like, I feel like this place is not OSHA compliant, at the very least. I can't help but feel that this does not comply with the standards for madness and sanity-related things. Yeah, see, these monsters definitely not OSHA compliant. Oh, and Andy is knocked down. Ah, shit. Nice. Okay, another ember. Want to say that puts me at 3? Yeah, I think this goes down, and then I encounter the Kansas fella. As a boss, no less. Yeah, watch, this is... Oh, okay, well, I guess that is OSHA compliant, because I couldn't just walk right off it. Yeah, because this is where the demo ended. We encountered Kansas, and then we beat him. Not a step further. What do you think you're doing here? The sheriff? So he still has stray dogs roaming around town? Well, I can put down another. think they updated the animation for his throw. I don't remember it being that intense. But yeah, I remember that the easiest way to do this was to bait out his throw, because he'll always go for... Oh, that's right, the boulders. You know, he always runs to where... Oh, so this guy was a real pain in the ass to do hitless. It was mostly because of the boulder RNG. And just like in real life, throwing it around yourself is by far the best way that you do it. God damn it, man. How many boulders do you want to bring down? Oh, so those hitboxes are a lot bigger than it looks. Also, I think he gets spells at this point. There we go. I remembered spells from the demo. I was saving all the spells for this last phase. What was I doing there? There we go. Wait! I know what I'm beat. You want to find the sheriff? Just keep that bullet where it is. I'll tell you what you want to know. Spare him. Don't. That's right. If I remember right, I just simply killed him in the demo. We'll spare him this time just to see. It's that witch, Adelaide. She put a curse on this town. You've seen it, I'm sure. Roads don't lead out of Tombwater now. Trains don't run. That witch is down in the mines, working this devilry, and the sheriff is part of it. They've been working to bring this town to ruin for years. Everything I worked for. And for what? Mines are flooded, but you seem resourceful. Look, take what you want. My storm is back down the hall. Just let me go peacefully. Spare him. Don't. Hey, I could shoot him in the back as he ran. You know, casual murder is still on the table. Because, yeah, demo ended here. If I remember right, if you decide not to spare him, you just shoot him. You don't even get any information. It's like, really? I would have thought that I'd just, you know, try to get some actual information out of them. Also, thank you for the sub, Mr. R. Does it now? Oh, I see how it connects now. This is beautiful. I can get places. Yeah, I'm guessing that this was originally closed off. Well, yeah, I can see how it was closed off because I wouldn't be able to climb the wall. Gaze into the abyss? Yes, why not? Does it gaze back? Gaze back! Eyes open. You can weather one additional level of madness before you must rest at a camp. Okay, abyss. I guess we can now have a staring contest. But okay, I think I see. It makes it a little bit easier to do a spell build. Hey, welcome, Dad. Hopefully you're having a great day. I'm doing pretty well. Artemis, well, she's somewhere, probably sleeping. Just getting ready to go see family next weekend. And seeing how things go. This time doing a cat sitter. And then hopefully Artemis will be a little more calm about it. Because it doesn't seem like she likes being boarded, so... I feel like with her age, whatever makes it most comfortable for her. But hopefully you're having a great day as well. These guys don't know how to use stairs. I will definitely use that to my advantage. Yeah, I probably won't go that late tonight, just because of getting all various preparations done. Student's badge. I'm guessing that's probably related to a spell build. Student of the Mystic Arts, after all. The Lake District. Guess I'm not taking the sewer route. Look at this guy trying to vandalize that lamppost. Hey, 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 hey! Good sir, that is illegal. You are littering? This guy's really littering. That's how they curse this town. First they decide to attack the lampposts and vandalize stuff, and now they're littering. You shouldn't be throwing, you know, various trash out, including parts of yourself. Oh, nice. Well, hopefully you have a great night then. I'm glad to hear that you had a great day. And of course, thanks for stopping by. I like how these rats are stronger than quite a few critters that I face. Oh, there's even more stuff. Vengeance tincture. Poison liniment. Ember liniment. I'm guessing those have to cure that. Skeptic's tonic. That probably cures madness. Stalwart tonic is probably for defense. And I saw the cactus mines that those folks had in town, so... Oh wait, no. Proximity mine, that's what they were using. What does the vengeance tincture do? Oh, you're right, the symbol. The question is, what do I do? It's not interactable. Oh, okay, so it's a thorns effect. Alright, so if there's something I can do there, it is not doable yet. Oh, the blindfold won't let me! Just realized. Okay, let's take that off then. Oh, I feel like I was told I needed 2 madnesses before I would have to rest. I feel cheated. After all, I had 2 eyes there. Only needed to go mad in 1. But also, thank you for pointing that out, Cat. I can be very inattentive at times. I'm guessing these aren't regulation lampposts. But I gotta say, it has a pretty nice theme and everything. Oh, it keeps getting me with the follow-up attack. I keep forgetting that you can only dash through when they're making an attack. Ah, I keep making that mistake. I'm big dumb. Oh, Blade Step has lured me into a false sense of security. I keep thinking I can go through the attacks, but then I forget up until the point that I can't go through them and then I get hit. Blade Step, I trusted you. Oh, yeah. I still have to get caught up on Coffee Talk, too. I think I started it, but never got around to actually finishing it. I feel like that if I... What I should probably do... There we go. Is that I should probably stream a run. The only problem is... Oh, I done goofed this one. Yeah, I can go through that attack, but I keep forgetting not for the swing. But yeah, we'll chat more in a moment. Especially because I'm already at a big disadvantage on this fight. Ah, there we go. Kind of lucked out with that one. Oh, that was close. I'm so used to having to go through on that attack. There we go. Alright, much better. Okay, but what I was gonna say... Oh, I can have a street lamp. Oh, beautiful. Okay. It doesn't look like it's a lot of damage. The axe is even better, but it'll be for the novelty. God, it's so slow. But I guess it also lets you do fire damage, so... Oh yeah, definitely first try. 100%. But what I was going to say is, maybe I'll stream, like, Coffee Talk or so, to be able to get back into it with, like, Coffee Talk Tokyo. I don't know, if I do that, I probably need to stream a second day. And I feel like I'm not at that point where I want to. But I guess it's going to be something I'll just think about, particularly over the summer. I don't think there's too many new releases coming out that I'm that excited for, so maybe I will. But I guess just to catch up on, like, the backlog of stuff that I wanted to stream. But I guess I'll play it by ear. Because, I mean, I'm not streaming next weekend since I'll be visiting family, but once I get back, then things might be a little less busy in that regard. Okay, so I'm going to need the hook shot to be able to get over there. Man, why do you have your shop closed? This is the best time to have a shop open. You'd be making buku bucks. Oh no! I've been trying to rock at a hard place. Oh, that's illegal. You can't throw them up that high. Feel very cheated there. I do love the fact that you can deflect those. Granted, it is with the charm, but it's like one of the best charms. At least when it works. I have constantly toyed with the idea of doing more commentary, Angel. The only thing is, I am kind of lazy when it comes to editing, and I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to... Oh, please, don't do that. Oh, shit. The ship is sinking. So I'm always kind of rubbish when it comes to sticking to, like, a script or something, or even making a script. Spike's my one ally in all this. He's my best friend, named Spike. So while I have toyed with the idea, I have to say that I've constantly said that I would do more commentary stuff, and I never get around to it. So I would say, while it's always possible, don't hold your breath, because I'm very bad at following through on certain things. Unless it's like just straight up gameplay. And I think some of it is also just, you know, making that first step is sometimes the hardest part. That was kind of the thing with streaming in the first place, that the first time I streamed, it was actually completely accidental. I was just trying to see if my settings worked and everything, and inadvertently started this stream. So it was good times. That's right. I don't think this fella is worth fighting. But I don't really like doing additional channel stuff, and that's just more... I like having everything consolidated. Even if it would be better from a growth perspective, I just still prefer having everything in one place. Here, have some dynamite. Oh, shit. No! I regret all my life choices. I think the problem with that is that usually what happens is I am very... How should I put it? I don't think my commentary for the actual playthrough is very good. because you get distracted. I get distracted very easily. I lose my train of thought. It feels that with this, it usually isn't as bad because, you know, you're talking with people. And I feel like if you're doing a full playthrough of a game that's like 6 or 7 hours long, then you have the problem that, you know, keeping commentary relevant and actually entertaining for that long can be difficult. Because, I mean, I think I have a playthrough for, like, the last gas station that's, like, 6 hours long, and admittedly, it's something that I'm not so sure I could easily do with, over the course of 6 hours. I mean, as a stream it would be a lot easier because it'd be more freeform, but I'm not sure I could do that as a standalone playthrough without, like, talking to folks. And I could be wrong. But that's the way I see it at the moment. Although I am glad that... Oh, shoot. Okay, watch out for that. Though I am glad that you're entertained. Because I will point out that usually I consider commentary on my part to be kind of like, eh. I just more stream because I have fun doing it, and it's a way to focus on some of these games that might be difficult to do by itself. Because if I do a game like this, it's probably going to be a hitless boss kind of thing. But the problem with a hitless boss for this one is it would take time to do that. Time of which, you know, I can't always say I have. I suppose I could just do, like, normal bosses, but I feel like I can only do that if I really don't have the time. Yeah, that Winchester's actually really good for any of the ones that I need to pierce. Oh, they have the cannon in here. Okay. This is my cannon now. These fucking guys, they don't even know how to use stairs. Oh, maybe. And, you know, I reserve the right to experiment at a later time. However, again, I'm always a bit more, concerned, I suppose. Because of it not, like, coming across as bad. Because if you're doing, like, a full playthrough and you have to, like, edit something out, then it's like, what, you might as well just be doing, like, an edited run at that point. Because as well, the other thing is, my cat makes herself very, very known. Which makes it a little bit harder for a full playthrough as well. And she sleeps a lot, but, I would have to pause. And, you know, I have done some, I think I have done, like, with Hollow Knight, I at least did a commentated playthrough. I can now see the Indiana Jones resemblance, Greybush. Look, this whip is optimal. Much like Indiana Jones, just have to use the, use your gun. What's a grape going to do? Oh yeah, I remember Merg. At least I saw some of their stuff with, like, Undertale and so forth. Because I think they did, like, hitless bosses for that. I want to say they also did some Hollow Knight modded bosses. It's been a while since I've seen any of Merg's stuff. Yes. Yeah, but sometimes she is very, very needy for attention, as in, need to stop everything and pet her. Which is perfectly fine. I mean, you could always just pause the recording and then restart as soon as she is placated. But even so... Oh, no, he's learned my tricks. Oh, come on. Those should definitely stop. I'm not actually that sure, Greybush. I don't have a hook shot yet, which I definitely need to be able to progress. There's definitely places that are inaccessible without it. But I have got a wall climb ability, so that is definitely a good plus. Yeah, and I think it's just more that, again, it's one of those things I'm just not sure of. So I'd probably have to, like, actually commit to doing it, and then be willing to experiment and have things look, not as good until I find my stride. Because, I mean, as well, I've always said I wanted to do guides, but I never really followed through. I at least can say I did a guide for Soap Song with the mass shards and vessel spool fragments. So, mission accomplished, I guess. Okay, that's actually back towards the beginning. Yeah, and I feel, and again, maybe it's one of those things to experiment with. I feel like, though, that one of the problems is that I never have enough time to get to all the games I want to. So, it's like I'm already inundated with so many games to play that I just want to get to with the normal stuff that I do, that finding the time to branch out and try additional stuff is already pretty rough. Okay. But, you know, as time goes on, some things get easier. I mean, I never really thought I'd be streaming in the first place. Yeah, and I mean, it's something that down the road, perhaps. It's just I know from experience that usually the compilation stuff is the stuff I kind of prefer to focus on. Because I streamed a lot more in the past, but I think I'm a lot happier with just, like, doing once a week or so. Like, I might do 2 if it really is something that I want to cover. But I find that I really don't want to stream, like, as much as I used to in the past. Why is there 2 of them? I've got to say, Blade Step is by far carrying this run. Oh shit, I'm out. Beautiful. And it even opened, presumably, a secret. Oh, every time you get a new flask, you get all your flasks back. This is amazing. It's like Christmas coming early. And now I have 2 charms to try and find out what they do. I know, I don't know why these enemies don't understand how stairs work, but I'm not complaining. I will take whatever unfair advantage I can get. Should have learned how to walk. Yeah, it looks like that's everything over in this hedge maze. Except for this. I definitely didn't know about this. Some things were meant to be abused. And... uh-oh. The game has figured me out. That's right. I should have expected that kind of trap. Oh, I'm out of dynamite. I mean, it was very helpful for that fight, but I'm gonna make it a little harder to get there. Take a rest while you can, before those things get in here. Actually, I probably shouldn't be selling stuff, because I need to probably buy stuff. Okay, spell knot. Projectiles will be deflected while dashing. That's even better than just melee attacks. Okay, blast shard. That's true. Usually it is hard for them to follow you. And I mean, if it's to your benefit, it's always a good thing. Okay, boreal shotgun, cold, and fire. And a pickaxe. I wonder if I can break down the walls with a pickaxe. Probably not, but it's worth a try. Hello, rare to see a stranger in these twilight hours. The Grand Saloon used to be a lively place. What are you doing here? I'm just a collector of discarded wares. Tombwater is full of treasure that folks left due to their quick departure. Madame Sue, still make sure the Grand Saloon stays safe, so I set up shop here. Business is bad, but what isn't these days? Have you seen an odd figure take up shop in a side street near here? There's something off about him. I can't quite tell, but I think that guy might be Bones? Oh, they're referring to the skeletal guy. Okay. As much as I want to clean out their stock, I realize I don't use these shotguns very much, so... I think it might not be a good idea to spend on it just yet. Ooh. Oh, come on. I can totally play the piano. I guess a real good question is going to be that 2 weeks from now, when I stream this again, what will have I forgotten? Oh, I gotta try this now. Thank you, Angel. It was worth a try, for science. Oh, good night, then. You have a great day, and thanks for stopping by. Oh, that was for Dad. Okay, sorry. Well, you have a great night, Dad, and thanks for stopping by. Alright, now I can try with the pickaxe. Also, I have my dynamite, so I can blow up the wall if it comes down to it. Now I just gotta remember how the hell to get back there. Actually, I think I can shortcut through here. Likely be banned from the saloon with how many boxes and such I'm breaking. Oh, that was the lamp works. Okay, so I've gotten way off track. This is why I kind of wish there was a bit of a mini-map, because I know I'm going to get lost. Get very lost. That's true. I think it was down this way, though. Then again, maybe it was. It's definitely here. Alas. Up. It's also how this game gets you. I was thinking that, you know, he's not immediately rushing me. Maybe he's a friendly NPC. He just wanted to ask me a question. Don't you know? Damn. Actually, that might be if you blow that up, then it opens up a way that you can go from there. It seems like a worthy experiment. If anything, it also means that this is a place I haven't been yet. Nice, it does work. Still won't do anything? 16 miners died this week. People are getting sick across the city. He has to listen to you. You're the sheriff. Adelaide, you wanted me to have this job because you saw a man trying to do right and helped him back up on his feet. Vauxhall only gave me this job because he wanted a man that could kill if it came to it. And would you? Not for him. I've no intention of giving up on this, Elliot. Just, my soul came to the city already blackened. I'm trying to pay back that debt. Maybe I can't, but don't damn yourself trying to do good. Are you certain we aren't damned already? So I just noticed that Adelaide doesn't have her right arm. Hydra, thank you for the sub. Oh, and welcome, Divine Chaos. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. Yeah, I'm also very good at getting turned around in games like this. Okay, with that blood trail I was kind of expecting. Come on, there's still time for a trap. Wow, I kind of expected something to happen there. Really and truly was. Oh, that's right. The fucking cannon that I keep forgetting exists. Okay, charms. That's right. Grave coin, retain some of your money and experience on death. Decent, but for 3 notches, not worth it. Fox's wisdom increases invulnerability directly after being hit. That is kind of useful. But I'm not sure that I would want that over Barkflesh Heart. Unless it's something where you're getting repeatedly hit in quick succession. Shell Knot. That was one notch. I would absolutely be using it. Because, I mean, this is good. This is better than the melee hit one. Student's Badge increases experience gain from enemies. That one is good. Oh, and Banker's Charm. Increases money dropped by enemies. So yeah, Student's Badge and Banker's Charm are definitely the ones for more quicker leveling, quicker money, all that kind of jazz. I'm going to take Shell Knot over that one. I know, that totally did. I thought, like, the room was gonna close. You know, have to do a gauntlet, at least. I mean, I won't argue. I mean, I was also kind of expecting to have it be the case that... Okay, so that does not... I cannot deflect that. Oh, nice. See, yeah, that is much better than the melee attack one. But I was also expecting that the safe might have been like a puzzle thing where you had to find the combination. But I won't mind. Having it be an easy, just open it and take your ill-gotten gains. The mayoral office key. I know, it's... The entire thing was just like, okay, this has to be a trap. It screams trap. So I think the only way that I haven't... Well, I mean, I've gone up here. This is the hedge maze. Hey, rude. Oh, he can travel far. I like to think that I'll get to the end of the game, and then he'll aggro from afar and jump at me. Just when you think you're safe. But yeah, Blade Step and Shell Knot. Definitely good combo. Okay, maybe it was this way? No, maybe not. Yes. I'm telling you, have them aggro from, like, at the very ending, they just aggro from across the city and they just jump right at you. Also thought there might have been a secret over there. Ends. I wonder, is it possible to ride this? If there was a way to switch the tracks with that. Actually, if I go back that way, maybe it'll send it up, because I'm thinking it would break that thing and get me in the house there. Oh no, it doesn't switch the tracks. It's a good idea. The Vauxhall mining camp. Oh, come on. I have many keys by this point. New face! Quick, take this! I've been drinking by myself too long. Do me a favor and pour us one, won't you? You're a new face around here? Say, if you have anything to drink, why don't we share around? This bar is run dry. I never worked with the miners. The men in the camp, the only ones left are the ones who truly believed in the chaplain. The rest all got... When the Pinkertons showed up after the mining disaster, they were fighting. Oh, the Pinkertons. They aren't here, are they? We should make sure they aren't outside. Now, you can't trick me into looking outside. He's gonna rob me. He's gonna fucking rob me. Why is it that I can't handle my liquor in this game? Oh, my head. Who are you? Oh, I see. It's to redo your stuff. To be fair, it would have been nice if it kind of gave me that option, because I saw I was getting multiple whiskey bottles throughout the game, but yeah, that's what it does. Good to know. Well, now I understand. It's the way to reset your stats. But yeah, I was totally expecting to get robbed. You're far off the sound of a river flowing, but may not yet board the ferry. I keep forgetting about the fast travel. So where am I on this? Because I mentioned the Argent Cathedral. I think I was almost able to get there, but I couldn't quite. Kalidad, thank you for the sub. Okay, so Vauxhall Mining Camp. Which means, if I'm not mistaken, the central district around here is where the train station is, so I'm north of that. You look a little more menacing. Just a smidge. Yeah, it does seem like it lets you kind of go wherever you want, which is awfully nice. I mean, you're only really gated from the abilities to actually get places. You know, this might actually be... Yes, this is actually interesting. Yeah, because I think I've been in this area. Because I distinctly remember going through the circus. I don't think I could enter or fully enter the cathedral at that time. I could be wrong, because I don't think I could get to that bonfire from a casual glance. Yeah, this is new. Yeah, I absolutely don't remember this. And I feel like I should. Nice. Okay, I do remember this spot, though. I think I intended to come back and use Wraith Shot to clear that way. Actually, interact with these booths. I know, there definitely has the There are definitely quite a few secrets. It's why I have the thing that chimes whenever an item's there, even though it is a little bit obnoxious. Oh, what even was that? Okay, that definitely bugged out a little. I'm falling through the floor. I have many questions. Don't even know what I picked up. Was it a charm? Well, it's not a charm. So, am I at 3 out of 4 embers? I am. I still hold out hope for that extra ember. Because the only way you boost your damage is through the embers, and I've only boosted them once when it required 2, so I'm guessing that's going to increase even more once I get that 4th one. But the damage boost, unlike most games, is very noticeable. I think I was doing almost double damage with it. So I absolutely want to get that next ember whenever possible. Probably was a trinket. Yeah, sometimes that's the problem with these sorts of games, that you can't really be sure what to interact with. Or if, you know, there's like cracks on a wall, whether or not you can actually break it, or whether that's part of the scenery. That's right, that's where Drinks Johnson resides. So is that because I can... Oh, I can move it. Good to know. Yeah, I'm gonna need a grappling hook shot, some sort of jazz to be able to get over there. They're taunting me with it. I want to go those ways, and they have said no. Yes. I mean, at first I wasn't sure if dynamite would actually break cracked walls, and believe me, I'm glad to know that the answer is yes. Because, I mean, they actually do have a pretty good selection of stuff between magic and crafting. Heron coin. It's probably... Huh. Oh, come on, you can't say that it's resistant equipment. Hold it to return you. Should probably actually equip that. Yeah, I like the idea of dashing through, but apparently I've got to get the timing worked out. Graves, your one weakness. My good man, you have gotten into a grave situation here. No. There are Some questionable tactical decisions they've made today. That should connect back to there. Beautiful. Oh, maybe I can only do it from the other side. Oh shit, what is that? Oh, mistakes have been made. Why do they have buckets on their head? I have many questions, and I feel none of them will be answered. Oh, nice. I've been needing more charm stones. Okay, I see. You can only do it from the sides, so that's how they got you to go through that tunnel in the first place. There, this way now I can reflect bullets with both dashing and melee weapons. Although I feel the whip is probably not ideal for that, unless it's a really big thing like those wagon wheels. But still, I'd rather have the ability there than not. Okay, that's just the wrong way. I know, damage reduction is very helpful in these kind of games. Although I really would love to get the damage reduction charm, but I just don't have enough slots. I still gotta say, I'm rather enamored with Blade Step. So, I mean, Blade Step is definitely carrying. Can't get in there with the hook shot. Furnace ignition switch is unresponsive. Indicators on the board show 3 furnace switches must be pressed first. Come on, I can do this in a very unsafe fashion. Well, I mean, usually I'd say that damage boosts are the MVP, because, you know, if you kill things fast enough, you don't need to worry about taking damage. Although damage reduction is very nice to have. I know, especially with playing things like Solitaria, that it was very helpful. Oh. I suppose it's better that it's just resets it rather than being instant death. Nice, it even gives me a checkpoint. I mean, it's especially more for, like, hitless boss stuff. You just load... Usually you want to load up on as much damage as possible for that. I mean, sometimes it can get stupid. Okay. Has some pretty good damage with that. Because I've had a few games where you can boost your damage to some stupid levels to where there's no real challenge. But usually if you're doing hitless bosses, you don't want to have it where you kill the boss in like 3 seconds before they can do anything. Because, you know, it's not impressive. I guess it's impressive in one regard, but not, like, impressive from a challenge perspective. Oh yeah, it just depends on what kind of thing you're going for. And, you know, hitless stuff is usually bragging rights or achievements or stuff like that. Like, I certainly enjoy doing them, but, you know, they do require a hefty bit of practice to actually do. Also pretty heavily armored. No? Not too bad. Although I suspect he probably hits like crazy hard. Doesn't fully deflect, but it's still... Oh, okay, I see now. It won't deflect with the dash. Or at least... Okay, so maybe it was like dashing into it enough to like destroy the projectile? Okay, the fact that they let you do this, rolling it this far, there has to be a secret. That would just be silly if there wasn't. No, it just rolls around the track in a circle. Okay, but it was still fun to do that. That's also... yeah, that is possible. Like, maybe it's... because I know that when you dash into some of these things, that they'll, break the projectile. Oh, he got me from... oh, how dare you use my own spells against me? Only I may abuse the terrain. feel very disappointed that we're on equal ground, even if it is very unequal ground. Was actually expecting like a secret door there. I know. All my tricks are disappearing. They're adapting. So there's the sound of something secret there. Oh, I see it. It's on the tracks. Yeah. He should have known I had the high ground. It was already over. Okay, so let's check out here, and then we'll check out the bottom one. Oh no. Okay, I'll probably have to shoot it from like this side or... There we go. Beautiful. Okay, but how do I get off now? Oh, I see. Okay, so if I hit that, that should take it. Yeah, it'll stop the tracks. Oh, nice. I would have expected these to be timed, but I'm not going to complain. It definitely helps make that easier. Wow, that was quite a ride. Oh, I'm still going to lodge a complaint for not being OSHA compliant. These folks are getting shut down. Like those crushers, the steam, that is definitely not up to code. Right. Okay, so then I go over this way. Hopefully I've done all this so that I can get myself a beautiful hook shot that will let me actually go places. Yeah, see, this is definitely not OSHA compliant. Okay, those ones actually hurt. But I've got to say, at least it didn't kill me. Like, good sir, why could you not stand in the steam? Dynamiter's charm. Something that I think I'll enjoy. Even though it'll probably not be as ideal. I don't need to kill this guy, so I'm going to... See? I'm telling you, they have the hook shot that they need right there. Oh, that actually can hit you. They are learning. They could go through houses too. This is very cheap. They're very much engaged in cheatery, like I am. They know too much. You must not know my tricks. Yeah, I feel like this has to be giving me the hook shots very soon. Enchant body. Let's see. Incantation that raises defense, however, that would make me mad. Oh no, if they start reflecting, then whatever will I do? They'll use my own bullets against me. Ha! Again, it is I to bring justice and revenge upon you, outlaw. Leave the gates of hell open behind you, or Flintwood. I actually think I didn't fight her last time because I fell off the, down the hole. And it just kind of changed. Oh, she can knock me down. Okay, bullets hurt. Which I feel like I should have already known. But, you know. Yeah, I don't think I should dash into that. Yeah, see, that's probably the better option. Oh, she... Yeah, I am impressed how much blade step works in this capacity. Okay, you do you over there. Ah, shit. That was a tactical blunder. I like how I'm not even worried about melee attacks at this point. Because it's not working out. Okay, so it's a 3 combo. Yeah, because I realize I really do need to do some melee. These bullets help. Oh, shit. Bio wave. Okay, well, I now have a much better plan. Got to do a better job of actually dodging those fire waves too, then make a melee attack. Because Blade Step is not going to work very well. Whittling down. Ha! Oh, it's the same thing! Maybe I shouldn't be trying to dash through those. She's like, I'm hot stuff. It's like, come on, lady, that's a one-in shot. Maybe do like that. Yeah, it might be easy if I do it like that. What's that? Oh shit, I am being big dumb. There we go. No, I have to put an end to Flintwood. I cannot risk that for you. Ooh, hookcaster. Beautiful. Obtain the hookcaster. To fire it, it will attach to certain objects and pull you to them. Exactly. First try. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I think it was trying to do the blade step stuff and deflect bullets didn't work out as well. I think it probably would have worked better with something like a sword, where you would have had more like that arc to hit back the bullets. Ah well, live and learn. I'm guessing I have to come from up. From the upper way to that. Which is probably from down there, because I think that had the platforming gauntlet that required the hookcaster. Exactly. See, you get it, Angel. You gotta make sure that you always account for the practice runs. Oh, this is gonna be a thing, isn't it? Oh, that's right. Shoot to the right. See those posts initially. Damn it. These treadmills. I'm glad that they don't do much damage for falling, though. Okay, so I think that's now an option. One furnace switch. But that's not quite where I wanted to go. I want to check what's up there. Damn it. Oh no. I don't think it planned for you to do that. Well, I do have the homeward pull, so I'm not like soft walk. There we go. Okay, beautiful. I wonder... Okay, so you can't shoot it while you're in there. Because you can't... Actually, wait. I think I see what you might have to do. There you go. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, they got even more. Any more crushers? Nice. Can't go wrong with more healing. But I don't think that connected to that location where I thought it would, with the upper path. Exactly. I want to say there was parts, yeah, like right here that needed the hookcaster. That is not looking good. Oh, jeez. This is not very kind for recognizing safety. No. Definitely jumped the gun there. Good, that might be the last one. Beautiful. Another furnace switch. Which, again, I would have to say this is not OSHA compliant in the slightest. These people are going to get shut down if the place wasn't already cursed. Like, cursed with madness, cursed with workplace accidents, this is absolutely one of those waiting to happen. These people are getting shut down. Did you see how many times I fell trying to get out of there? This is a nightmare waiting, a lawsuit waiting to happen. Possibly a lawsuit brought by me. After all, these guys aren't dropping much money on defeats, so I don't think I have enough space with the banker's charm. Oh, even better. They're just tossing all the healing at me. Oh, what was that? Ah, shit. Okay, so that's what it is. It seems a little wonky with recognizing when you actually do the jump with those ones. Oh. You're right. Or even better, like 2 masts. What would be the 2 masts equivalent? I don't think it'd be 2/3 of our bar. And that's the thing, I'm very happy that they nerfed some of the 2 mast damage from platforming fails. That was definitely one of the rougher parts. That place has been explored. Guessing I was able... Well, actually, here is a place that looks distinctly unexplored. Yeah, I guess that could work. Ooh. I feel like that maybe they need to adjust the hitboxes for falling just ever so slightly so that it doesn't look like you fall through the ground. I mean, they compensate it with taking only a sliver when you fall, so I can't be, like, very angry about that. But if it definitely did have significant fall damage, steam pipes wind around the gate. They are currently inoperable. It would definitely be very frustrating if it had damage more aligned with what you think would be the case for this. What is Fate Bind? Binds nearby enemies to share the caster's fate. When hurt, damage received is channeled to bound foes. That's pretty neat. Oh, there's also the vampire bat. Conjures a bat from nearby shadows, bites... Okay, yeah, it is a vampire bat kind of thing. Question is, which place am I missing? Maybe it was up here, but I want to say that this... Yeah, because this doesn't appear to be... I don't have a way to progress here. It has to be something that, like, loops around there. And that was for items, so... Oh, here's another place. Steen, my buddy, my best friend here. I'll just wait him out. I think the hitboxes might be a little wonky. Okay, beautiful. That's how it works. Yeah, I'm not going to complain about that. Actually, I reserve the right to complain about that, but I'm not going to complain about it right now. Haha, loophole. Yeah, and I mean, they can probably tweak that if it really comes down to it. Do it! Burn the place down! All that just to get through a door. Why would you do this to me, game? Oh, damn it. This is not a good place. Help, they're wombo comboing me. Now this might be more manageable. Okay. Excuse me, sir. You were supposed to come into the dynamite? Also, why was that guy immune to dynamite? Oh, I see what it is. Choose to believe that was a successful application of that, especially because of that. Yeah, that seems like a very, boss... Yeah, that's definitely a screaming boss fight. You seem like a very pleasant and peaceful fellow. Chaplain of the Mines. Yeah, I still don't quite have a read on those. Oh, and even more fun. Doesn't look like I can, deflect those. Swear to God, if you just teleported all around just to make me, chase you. Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't have high hopes for this first fight, but now I better understand it. Oh, man. Okay, it probably is just get off the platform, because it seems random as to where those spines will actually drop. I know, he trolled me. I can't believe this. Yeah, I'm guessing I just have to get off the platform when he does that. He still gets me with that. Like, god damn it, he does a little trolling. You know, I gotta say that in that instance, it might actually be better to just fall off. It actually is the better tactical option. You take a sliver of damage, you have iframes. Yeah, see? Oh, well, maybe he can still get you there. But yeah, it looks like abusing the platform iframes would probably be best. If you really wanted to cheese this fight, which I kinda do. If you're gonna troll me, I'll troll back. Oh, he's over on the right side. Yeah, I wonder if you can just... just fall off. But yeah, I wonder if you can just, like, shoot him from afar. Got this planned out. Yeah, I see that you could definitely do that. But that's the thing, he likes to teleport around now. Like, a lot. Yeah, sadly, if I was actually doing Headless, I would have to learn how to do the fight normally. Yeah, this is absolutely not how you should do this fight. Yes, he does have the ability to get you from there. Terribly sloppy. Okay. I need to absorb these embers. They're very useful. Oh, hey, welcome, typewriter guy. And Ozzy. Apologies. A bit distracted with the actual boss fight. Exactly. First try, baby. Let's absorb power. But also welcome, both of you. If I helped him, if you helped him build a YouTube, what do you mean by that? Oh, nice. You mean like the old-timey typewriters? I don't think there's too many people that use those nowadays. But they definitely look and sound good when they're in movies and so forth, especially like the old detective kind of ones. That's the actual switch. City steam valve, open steam pipe system active. I was looking at the box and I'm like, why can't I operate that? Didn't even see the goddamn switch that was sitting right there. Really? That would actually be pretty interesting to see. So I figured they're probably not too popular. But again, if people have fun using them, then totally cool. It's always nice seeing some older things being kept alive. I'm gonna have to get, like, stronger glasses, like, thicker lenses, just to be able to see the damn switch. Oh, nice! Well, I'm glad that you got through Hollow Knight. Are you planning to try Silksong next? Because I think that Silksong is definitely an improvement over Hollow Knight. But, you know, not everyone feels that way. So I remember there was one fella, we've seen the Metroidvania Guru channel, that I didn't feel that way about Silksong. So it was interesting seeing a different perspective on that. Because especially for myself, I'm like, oh yeah, Silksong is everything I wanted. And more. Oh, nice, okay. Well, hopefully by the time Sea of Sorrow rolls around, you'll be ready. I know a lot of folks will probably be interested when that drops. You can't even... You can totally pogo. It just depends on the crest. But I'm telling you, we need a pirate crest in Silksong for the DLC. Or it needs to have an eye patch. Yeah, that damage boost is noticeable. Well, I'll give you that Hunter's Crest is definitely a little bit harder to pogo with. Even worse if you try to use Beast Crest. I would not trust myself with Beast Crest. Pogoing is when you, like, bounce off enemies with attacks. I'm not sure if it originated with the game, but it was a core mechanic in... God damn it, I should just walk on the damn platform. In DuckTales for the NES, where Scrooge would just pogo with his cane. Quite a bit of fun. Alchemist's Sight. That's right, I also have the Dynamiter charm. I really need to see what that one does. I think Wander is probably easier. You know, everyone has their own preference. I don't think I'm going to get over there that way. I just prefer Hunter's Crest since, you know, you start the game with it. Feels like the easiest thing to master. Increases damage dealt by explosions. Decent. Deal increased damage to enemies afflicted by a status condition. Okay, that one would actually pair pretty well with things that inflict fire damage, or like the poison gun. Fortunately, I don't have enough charm notches to really make use of it. I think the cathedral might be accessible now. But it would be down this way. Yeah, well, you have to get used to that downward pogo. I know that I missed quite a few things with it when I was learning the game. And I still overshoot things, or don't gauge the dash properly. I think once you get used to it, it's actually pretty fun. There's just slightly better play than Hollow Knight. But again, if you prefer a different crest, like Wanderers, then, you know, power to you. The fact that they have so many different playstyles is amazing. This ivory gun do? Okay, deals ice damage and builds up cold status. That could actually be useful. Also, it looks like it's a fast shooter. Oh, that might be actually where my Vauxhall key was supposed to go. Oh, of course, they haven't employed a gardener in so long that the place is overgrown. I definitely took some practice. With Pantheon 5, I did things a little bit, probably unusual, in that, you know, the first time I went through, I got killed by Sly, Pure Vessel, and Absolute Radiance, so I just practiced them until I did them on Radiant. At that point, then, the second time I went through, I did it just fine. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Was done very sloppily. It's like, I know how to fight this guy. I should be doing a lot better. Oh, you have a great day, typewriter guy. And thanks for stopping by. So that's probably where it loops around. Oh, ominous. Does anyone beat Primal Aspid on Radiant? I don't think so. It's around. I think that also clears out those critters, so I can... I do not trust the skies. I guess they actually are safe. I'm a little surprised. Watch them turn hostile, though. Firefly Charm. I'm telling you, I expect them to turn hostile at any moment. Yeah, I see what you can mean with that. But I mean, there's some folks that prefer to just do no commentary. It might not be difficult to where people are more focused on just trying to find a game. But I suppose it's whatever works for folks. I try not to really get caught up in drama. I just prefer to do my own thing. Love how crazy the fella's laughter is. Did I get a charm there? Yeah, Firefly Cage. Gradually releases fireflies that swirl about, light in the area, and dealing some damage. Pretty useful if it's going to have a dark area. Oh, the lore for this game? Not quite. The major thing about it is that the sheriff, Elliot, was our friend when we were helping him in a heist of some sort. The heist went south, and we split up. Tombwater Cemetery. And told us that he would reach out to us if things ever changed. And then we get a message to come to Tombwater. And thus, here we are. Yeah. This might actually be... This ice gun might actually be better overall. Maybe this guy's just really vulnerable to cold. See, I just wouldn't expect skeletons to be vulnerable to this cold. But no, it's working on those guys just fine. Yes, I enjoy doing the deaths and such. Steady there, partner. I ain't one of the dead yet. Look like you ain't either. Hope you can stay that way. I'm Pablo, the gravedigger here, or I used to be. Not much need with the dead so reluctant to stay in the ground recently. South of here is the Grand Mausoleum. Long, long while ago. That man from the casket workshop sealed it shut, though. I don't know how you'd visit it now, or why'd you want to. The part that isn't overrun by corpses is haunted by ghosts. Between you and me, I think there's something stirring down there. Something dark and unsettling. We mean to head deeper into the cemetery. I tread carefully. Seems the graveyard sentinels gone and lost themselves to the madness. That's how it goes, ain't it? Sentinels get posted to patrol the cemetery, keep the dead in their graves. Now they're just as dangerous as the corpses. But if you've never seen Mr. Whitman, that's kind of what inspired me for some of it. Ooh, I even get a shovel. It's like 50% extra damage to the dead. I remember seeing some of their videos in the past, and then, yeah, there's a few that I got interested in doing as well. Although I think they did more like older Sierra games for the most part. But I kind of remember some of those older Sierra games. Mr. Whitman. They don't post as much, but I think they've been gone for a long while. But I see they've been posting some more stuff lately. You know, good for them. Yeah, there's some games that will get you when you're a kid. Oh, you look menacing. Yeah, because I remember games like Shadowgate, Friday the 13th for the NES. Doing the thing where it's like, just having Jason, like, pop out of anywhere. It was a good bit of fun. Way back in the day. Okay, so the Grand Mausoleum's shut tight. Yeah, I noticed that he's uploaded. Because I think I first noted that he was back when he did Deaths for the Crimson Diamond. Because, you know, that's when I also tackled that. I was surprised to see that they had done one, but yeah, that's always a welcome kind of thing. Also, they jumped back in after they added that new death in there. So, you know, props for getting that one, because I know that I didn't do that updated one, because I lost my saves in between. So I'm glad someone took care of it. No. Ship is sinking. The only downside of this ice revolver is that it goes through the bullets really fast. I want to say this was the gun that you had in the demo. I guess it's a good thing, though, because you'll kill things fast. Jeez, I'm gonna definitely need the blood to bullet spell. Yeah, unless it's a really popular game. You know, things like Resident Evil typically be caught, well, not caught, but done by quite a few people. And, you know, some of them, because other folks have already done them, I feel less inclined to do them myself. Oh yeah, I saw the death compilation for Time Gal. Because that was more like Dragon's Lair, and so forth. See, I remember quite a few of those kind of games. Really? Oh. I think someone recommended Outlast at one point or another. It's just the downside of never enough time. Yeah, it feels like there'd be more here, but maybe that's in a later time. Oh no. Yeah, I've never played Outlast, so I'm afraid I don't know anything about it. Oh, of course, there's another one of these guys here. Bullets. Yeah, I gotta say the cold billet's also a pretty nice thing. But it seems like you need three bullets to be able to get it. There we go. Yeah, they're not that bad to beat. Yeah, I get the feeling that YouTube would be very displeased with that kind of stuff. I know that things like Resident Evil tend to get age-restricted. Because I know that happened with Resident Evil 4 Remake. Hey, you know, cool beans. It's YouTube's platform, they can decide what to do. But, yeah, generally are the ones that are more gory or hyper realistic are going to get be a lot harder to put up. Those fellows are good for getting your bullets back. Yes. The residents are very evil here, don't you know? But look on the bright side, they certainly have some vacancies. They just need to do that thing where it's like the freshly dug grave and the tombstone says your name on it. This is why I like this whip. It just lets me keep distance. Oh shit. Okay. One of the things they lost in death was their ability to use stairs. I don't know, these don't seem like roommate material. Maybe my standards are just a little too high. Because, yeah, those heads that's in that amalgamation of flesh and slime, that's like 10 people there. They're probably the sort that have all sorts of people around at night. Blaring music and doing drugs. Yeah, see, ghost seed, that's obviously a slang for some sort of drug. this looped around. Ghost caravan wheel. Oh, nice. Get on the caravan. I feel at least a little bit confident with the amount of health I have. Yeah, I got an ice gun. It's actually the gun from the demo, but this one is actually pretty darn useful. I feel you staring, kid. You want something? Shaking it. No. Alright. Look, what are you doing here? The soldiers are going to be back before long. Don't you have anywhere to go? Yeah, they didn't leave a lot of survivors. Stand up. Let me get a look at you. Now you're the sheriff, kid. Let's find you something to eat. Yeah, I gotta say, this is definitely a better gun. Even if it goes through bullets like no tomorrow. Evil kid, he's the actual final boss. With the sheriff's hat, I can summon hell. She's gonna have like a ghost train. It'll chase you. And I won't even be able to suplex it. There we go. Just want to make sure I found everything. Garrett. There we go. Worst part is, I've seen those spiders enough times. I should know better than to get hit by their webs. Spider wounds. It's high noon indeed. Can't quite do the ultimate thing from Overwatch for McCree. Ooh, I can slip by here. Full heart badge. See, now they're throwing all these charms at me, but they're not throwing charm notches. And I'm like, damn it, I want to have a really cool, expansive build. Oh, we're back here! There's no way out. Oh, I couldn't climb that time. I wonder if it's just a way to get back. That it, like, connects the two spots. Oh, nice. Well, hopefully they're enjoying it then. As well as yourself. Because enjoying it yourself would also be a very important part of this. Huh. Yeah, for a moment there I thought it was actually going somewhere. They keep taunting me with different stuff. Different paths. Kind of feels like going back is the way to it. Now, what if that is the trick? Okay, maybe not with that, but I feel like it's kind of working. Okay. I'm not finding my way through here. Yeah, I actually got it this time, Renuko. Got it not too long ago. Also, if I didn't welcome you, welcome. I think this is the way. Yeah. This is how you get in from the other side. I have many questions. Yeah, there's probably some method for this. I thought I was making headway, but I guess not. The train is not an option. I guess that's all I can do there for the time being. There's nothing to hookshot over there either. Unless the game is nice enough to give me a longer hookshot at some point. Kind of like Tearscape. Though by the time they gave me it, I was just already pretty much done with the game. Ooh, you're new. You hear that rattling? Must be the steam pipes from the mines is back on. Gate to the forest will open now. Now that I'm going, strange creatures in that wood. Why don't you look at what I have to sell, though? A merchant! A crafting flask. Replenish a bullet when hurt. Be nice. Sharpens the third eye's focus, increasing damage from sources dependent on the mind. Reduces madness inflicted by spellcasting. And then whiskey bottle is to respec. A dependable lantern that casts a glow around the user automatically activates in dark areas. If you already have a lantern, pieces are used to improve the light's radius. Yes, I will gladly take a lantern. Bullet Biter would actually be kind of nice, but I get the feeling that this is a 3-notch thing. Oh, needs to have a lantern. Oh, hey, welcome, Zachary. We're just playing some Tombwater. I'll probably be ending, like, in the next 15 minutes or so, because that's usually about where I end, and unfortunately, I still got stuff I gotta get doing for and prepared for going up to visit family next week. Especially this time around, I'm making sure I have a cat sitter for Artemis. And you know, fingers crossed everything works out well there. But someone I know recommended them, and I'm pretty sure it should work out. At least hopefully. Because that would be a lot more trouble than it would be. Unfortunately, don't think that my brother would appreciate bringing the cat. Not to mention, Artemis, the last time I had her at a place, he basically, like, hid the entire time. She was still not very thrilled with it. I gotta say, blade step is really useful for this part. There we go. Of course, it might not be the end. Oh, an ember. Yeah, I think folks mentioned that last time, that the explosions generally sound louder than everything else, of which I do apologize. If necessary, I can turn down game volume a bit more. Can climb up there. You have a great day as well, Ozzy. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, they do a madness beam. Interesting. I wonder if that's just more to be a nuisance, or if stuff actually happens if they hit you with it while you're already mad. God damn it. Well, I appreciate your commitment to laughter. Your inconvenient drop-offs are certainly not welcome. With the Coachworks key. Okay, dropping that was definitely useful. So you can drop off enemies if you also drop off goodies. Oh, you're an enemy. Yes. Okay, I guess... Yeah, I guess it doesn't have extra effects. Should probably check up here first. I'd say these guys blend in pretty well. Also, I don't know who that was for sub, but thank you nonetheless. Apologies. Normally I do a better job of watching. Oh, but sadly, it was not the best time to pay attention to that. I know! I need to be able to, like, leave some breadcrumbs or something. Because you're never sure which one's the secret path. And which one's the actual progression path. And quite often I find one, and then I forget about the other. Ah, just in time for the show. Oh, that puts, like, fire on. Once upon a time, there was a land of puppets ruled by a benevolent king. The puppets lived in peace and happiness under his great leadership. But one day, the kingdom was visited by a real boy, and the real boy hated the puppets. Man, how did they know? The horrible boy slaughtered the dear king's subjects. Now the king was the strongest, bravest man alive. He wanted to stop the wicked boy, but his people loved him too much to let him come to harm. They defended their king because they loved him more than anything. Oh shit. They're apparently pretty good at defending the evil, terrible boy headed towards the castle. The archers fired their arrows. They launched their catapults. Hey, you said nothing about catapults until now. I didn't even realize that was on the table. And charged the cavalry. Oh, come on, that was cardboard. That shouldn't have done damage. But nothing worked to stop the detestable boy's rampage. You're just making me want to do this all the more. The admirable king looked down on the rampage and knew that only he was strong enough to defeat the vile boy. He rode out to challenge the villain, knowing that victory was assured, for the king was very great. probably luring me into a false sense of security. So he's got 4 now. Kind of feels like it is a fake out boss. He has actual moves. I thought he was going to be one of those things that dies in like 1 hit. Don't know what to feel. I know, and that's why I'm just kind of like, he's got a phase 2. It's got to have a phase 2. Because he's tanky like a boss. But he doesn't really have much of a moveset. Wait! That's not supposed to happen! I'm supposed to be the hero! It's not fair! You're supposed to lose! Not a very good show, man. You might say it bombed. Okay, well. Fair enough. Charmstone. Guess I'll just leave a bad review for his show. Boss was too easy. L to puppet. Yes. Oh, wait. Oh, I almost thought there was going to be like a secret passage over there. Okay, so that seemed like more of a optional mini-boss than anything. This looks like it loops around. I didn't... Actually, wait a sec. Wasn't there like 2 paths? No, that was where the ember was. That would be great. Hey, I am very happy to have it when villains believe in the therapeutic power of laughter. I mean, Ratta's was a lot of fun just because of the damn Ratman laughing so maniacally. So I would 100% approve. Definitely missing something out there. But I think this is a pretty good stopping point. This is about when I usually end. And this was when I was hoping to end anyway. So, it seems like a good spot. Hey, Delta, thank you for the sub. So yeah, next Saturday I'm gonna be visiting family, so I won't be able to stream. But I think June 6th is the Saturday after that. Things should be back to normal for me. I don't think that I'll have any other major plans, so I'll pick up a Tombwater then, and from there I forget what I'm thinking of doing next, but we'll figure that all out. So thank you very much, Kat. You have a wonderful day. Everyone else have a wonderful day as well, or week, or however you are taking care of things. But yeah, you have a great day as well, Angel. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, I will. It'll be fun to see nieces and nephews and all that. So, all right. Well, thank you for